Hey, got the house to myself. No more pencils, no more books, no more teachers. Have a good time, Mum. Ow, 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 ow! Oh, God damn it. Ugh. It looks like a bird's nest. Hey, best friend. Whew. Hello, my dear. Is it me, or did Harley get smaller and more buggy looking? Ooh, James Marcel responded on Instagram. Harley. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the. She's so hot for her, he's so hot for her, and she's so cold. He's so hot for her. Oh, you make my world a something. Oh, you're just a dream to fade away. I'm not sure if it's copyright or not, if it's parody I told you about. Oh, okay, best friend. You have to stay at the YMCA. Yes, Joanne Ace. It's because I watched a video with the song in it. That's why I'm singing it. Music for you meant to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. What are you doing, Harley? Yes, best friend. Show it to me. I want to see it. Lol, Joanne Ates. Joy. That girl looks familiar. She-Man. Now I'm headbanging to the song. Alright. While I'm waiting for my best friend to show me this link, I'm gonna watch some YouTube. Growing. She's so hot for her, he's so hot for her, and she's so cold. He's so hot for her. Oh, cool. Looks like these guys never run out of ideas.
Who put my cereal on the ground? What? That ain't cereal. That's dog food.
Really? Okay, best friend, I'm gonna check it out. Oh shit, I can't leave without losing the stream. I don't think. Prevent this page from creating additional dialogues. Hang on, best friend. Open link in new tab. Don't worry, it's alright. Oops, something went wrong. It didn't work, best friend. Maybe you could link it to me on Fair Infinity or something. Because I don't think it worked. Open link in new window. What the? It didn't work. For some reason. Wait, what's this? She's so happy. That's how I like you, Harley. Just hanging around. Wait. Oh, for Infinity. Oh, why did I heart it when I've not even seen it yet? Alright, let's try this. For Infinity. Insta. Well, best friend, I tried and the link for some reason still did not work. I wonder why that is. Most links work on the Instagram notes. That's very strange.
What are you doing? Don't eat that. You think I'll be okay? Well, do you feel okay right now? My face. It feels a little weird. What is this? Is that hair? Oh, I'm growing a unibrow. You're growing patches of hair in your face.
And he's still eating dog food.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were turning into a dog.
My teeth. I'm growing new teeth.
Oh gosh. Those aren't wolf teeth.
You're growing dog teeth, aren't you?
Don't look at me.
They don't look
I'm
like.
completely changing.
Well, I can see that. How do you feel?
I feel more aggressive, huh?
Show me what your face looks like.
I just can't wait for vaccines. Alright then, best friend, I'll check it out. Come on, Harley, let's watch it together. I just can't wait for vaccine. Ah, there it is. Come on, Harley. I need to focus on the video, and knowing you'll be crawling up and around my arm and everything. I've got to keep an eye on you. You're like a toddler. Okay, Harley, you can go back for a bit. You'll be fine. I've given Harley's tank a little bit of a change. I've added more branches and leaves to it. Alright, I'm gonna check it out now.
I'm gonna go get my vaccine and get back to my prime. Well, I've never seen a vaccine made in quite so little time. We're gonna plan insane events like we couldn't do before. Once everybody gets their shots, the 20s they will roar. Thus far, a rather uninspiring thing. Oh, I just can't wait for vaccines.
Good singing voice.
If you think no more need to stay home, I did my own research. No more isolation. No more need for face masks. With immunization. Free to social.
This is really good. What a Stephanie Holt.
No more COVID
In our way. This is a very good parody.
You know they're just injecting tracking chips if you were smart. We don't need advice from anti-vaxxers for a start. If this is where America is headed, count me out. While you sheep wait for your doses, I'm a couple doses of doubt. This liberal mind control is quite obscene. Oh, I just can't wait for vaccines. Everyone who leans left, everyone who leans right, make COVID-19 2020 hindsight. And the dirt have the key. Let's do it for the herd immunity.
Yeah, screw COVID.
Oh, we just can't wait for vaccines. Oh, we just can't wait.
Anteaters don't live in Africa.
For vaccines.
Okay, I didn't laugh extremely hard at it, but it was funny, best friend. might have something to do with the fact that my sense of humor is a little bit different. Like, only certain things make me laugh really hard, but that was funny. I just don't know, for some reason, I did not laugh really hard.
Jesse, right now.
No.
But I put a like on the video.
I'll bite you.
Turn around, and I'll give you a dog biscuit.
Where's my biscuit?
What the frig?
Here, take the whole box. Oh no! Look at your arms. You're fully transformed.
It's a full moon. He's a werewolf.
I'm out.
Doesn't even look like a werewolf, just looks like a hairy person.
I can smell you, Mike.
We do something.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Okay, 3 people in the chat.
I caught a werewolf.
I need a drink. I'll be back, guys. So feeling very thirsty. It might take an Easter egg. Maybe it'll take one along. Oh, doesn't know. They might Easter eggs now. Happy Easter, Hawaii. Happy Easter. Wait, they're Easter eggs. Hardly ain't mine. Oh! Hello, I got these. Who the fuck are these dog noodles? Cool best friend.
What are you doing, Jesse? Put me down. Put me down, Jesse. Dogs want toys.
He's a werewolf, not a dog.
Just like a dog, he's marking his territory.
All mine.
That's my tennis ball.
Question time. Our robot Dave was eating food in this video. What food was he eating? Leave a comment.
Hopefully not real biscuits. Leho 2010. Hello, welcome to the chat. Cool, Lee. I don't know how to pronounce your name really. Lee Joe 2010. Ew. Oh. No skip trial. Did you get to destroy Freddy Fazbear after you nearly scared you to death? Johannates Lee Joa. Johannates, it wasn't Freddy, it was Bonnie actually that jump scared me. And holy crap, I freaked out. That was only the second time I played the game. Oh, how I screamed. I'm probably going to start screaming again. Shut up, phone guy. No one likes you. Shut up. Shut up, you stupid, dumb idiot. Oh, I'm gonna just muck around for a bit.
Hey, take a step backwards. Gotta take a step back. And another one. Take another step. And then hold the two. I'm just gonna. We're back. And we are set.
And I'm gonna start screaming like a B word. Because Bonnie has flew the coop. See? Where are you? Stupid. Yeah, I'm doing my joke impressions as well for the fun of it. Just throw a bomb. It's fine. Bonnie. Where are you, Bonnie? I freaked out because it was so real. This is like Markiplier. Oh shit! He's over there! You kidding me? That's not fair, Bonnie. Oh, and I said you were my favorite animatronic. Stupid bunny. Hey, eat fun and die. I probably pissed him off. Eat rubbish and die. That probably escalated it, throwing all the rubbish at him and stuff. I'm screwed. I'm so screwed. Are you filming still?
Yeah.
Eat rubbish and die. Eat phone and die. Oh, I'm probably gonna scream like Joker. I mean, I've got to remember it's not real. Uh-oh. Incoming.
He's here.
What?
He's here.
I just turned around and there he was.
You're still on film.
I was shaking too much to bloody close the damn door. I thought I was going to get killed for real. That's why I couldn't do anything to save myself. Oh, scary. Yeah, they were. I prefer the old games. Strangest behaviors explained. A cat with a human face. What the H? Okay, that cat is just creeping me out. Oh, so unusual. Cat with a human face. Well, is it a she or a he? Ugh, I hate that video. Too sad. Oh my gosh!
Oh, excuse me. I need to throw up. I don't want to have anything to do with Harley. She's not my girl. She's my
Hedge girl.
Why can't she accept that?
No. So many overrated animals. Oh, that would be cool. Ah, so that's what that's from. Even if it's not realistic, it's still enjoyable. Porter, I want to be more than your hunch girl.
Harley, why can't you just accept the truth? I am not interested in you, and I don't want to rev you up. So don't say it or ask for it.
How in the world is this even done? Neat. Pretty good special effects, but I don't think deer have fur like that. Actually, looks really good. Creepy, but good. Bat transformation.
Catch the biggest tool moments.
No one cares.
This come from?
You think Harley and me belong together as well? What a joke.
Around
Go away, Harley. Don't kiss me. That's the biggest dumb bat I've ever seen. What's this? New transformation video?
Hello, my fellow buzzbutts. This is the Cinema Fanatic again, preparing another transformation video. Like last time, I'm not going to let you know what the transformation is going to be. Sorry for being a little tongue twisted. I will post videos now and again showing my progress. Now, this is going to be a Change-O head. This is not one that pushes in the front. I'm going to put balloons in the forehead and in.
So that's how you make it do that.
From the front. I'm going to get it probably finished around next week.
Why is there another woman? Another woman? I don't know what you're talking about, my dear. Me and if I see you next so much more.
Alfredo.
It's not supposed to be real. I'm in trouble now. I think tomorrow I'll have a rest of my technology. Maybe. Might be better off to just do some drawing. I see you and Harley, Joker. Oh. And in the end, what we get? A tiny chihuahua. Still very good though. Oh, cute. There's not enough of these stories. Not enough of them. Seriously, they're. Ugh. Okay, that makes me feel ill. Just. Ugh. I love no one else but her. And I'm not talking about Harley either. the SCP that turns you into an animal. Not bad, I guess. Oh, that is dark. It's like win-win for you with either one of those opinions. If you eat me, I'm stuck with you, and if I'm your woman again, I'm stuck with you, Joker. Hey, Banjo. Think you can help me find a video on YouTube that's actually fun to watch? Oh, I think I might watch more Catty Caris.
Discover your family connections to the brave men.
Hey, Banjo.
Wii a run for its money, or the Nintendo Wii. But just watch this demonstration at E3 and tell me that you don't want a Kinect right now.
Give us. That's enough. Please.
Yeah, very cute.
Oh, please stop it. I can't take it anymore. If you lick me one more time, I'll skin you and make you a handbag. And that is where the story should end, shouldn't it? Xbox has some exciting new technology. They sell a load of units. They create a dump truckload of games exclusively for it, and everybody's happy.
Here, Banjo. You putting
But it isn't
Dalmatian or
yet.
something?
Because there was only one tiny little
You
thing
look so funny.
holding the Kinect back.
As you can see, when I start making movements with my avatar, it instantly mimics me on screen.
It doesn't work. Even I have tried it out in a couple of videos in the past, and the results have always been a bastarding mess. What do you mean stand back? What are you talking about? What, stand back here? Where do you want me to go? Stand closer. Make up your mind. Go to the pigeon. Row. Go to the pigeon.
What?
Turn right. Patrick, turn right, please. Turn right, you stupid lumpy pink thumb. It doesn't matter what I do to rectify the issues either. I've used multiple Kinect cameras in the past on multiple 360s with multiple lighting conditions, and yet I still can't manage to get this thing working to a level where I can say, yes, this is an acceptable substitution for a controller. I don't care if it's better or not, I'm just looking for it to be usable.
I need a drink. How much you would eat? What if there's another female Joker out there who challenged you? Just a curious question. Well, Joanne, as far as I know, I've not found another female Joker that is close to what I can do. Unless it's someone who can do Heath Ledger's Joker.
Yes, it did. That's the reason why you can't be a great Joker. Why is that? Because you're dead. Yeah, well, your career is. Guess again. Yes, I know. Your father was a drinker. Speaking of which, you want to know how I got these? Yes, I know. Your father was a drinker.
Perhaps I just got very unlucky in the past and picked some really bad Kinect games rather than it being a problem with the Kinect camera itself. So today's video aims to answer the question, is the Kinect now infamous because it was stuck with a load of really awful games? Or because the camera itself is a massive piece of shit? So then I, what else, bought myself 17 new Kinect games to play through today in order to give this filthy cretin a sporting chance. But unfortunately, because of YouTube's Content ID system, I couldn't play those games with heavily copyrighted music in them, meaning no Fantasia Music Evolved or Michael Jackson The Experience, which is a shame because I've heard good things about them.
Only one female Joker, that's me!
And the Michael Jackson Experience sounds like you'd spend most of the game appearing in court. So enough gaggling, let's get on with this, shall we? I think we should start by checking out the first thing that you see when you start the thing up, the Xbox dashboard. Please be nice to me.
Kim, I couldn't really figure out the VR yesterday.
So here I am in the main Xbox 360 dashboard menu. Say hello.
Don't you dare splash me.
Look at that. It actually, you know what? I'm going to give Xbox credit here. This works surprisingly well.
Nice and
exactly
minty.
where my body is. You'll need a controller. Why? I'm using Kinect. Isn't the whole point that I don't need a controller? Anyway, as I was saying, it knows where my body is, it knows which hand I'm pointing towards the screen and which direction they're being pointed in. It's incredibly responsive. It knows when I'm swiping and in what direction I'm swiping in. Like, there's no... Okay, that went wrong, but overall, it's surprisingly good, you know, it works. So, let's try out the best game to demonstrate the power of this thing. Raving Rabbids, yes?
No. Not happening. Don't you go on Two-Face on me. Because it's my ice cream. I call dibs. You're not touching it, it's mine.
What game couldn't be better at showing off what the Kinect can do other than raving rabbits? Don't know what these things are? Then I want to open your head and live inside you.
They're aliens!
Not knowing anything about them either. Originally an enemy from a Rayman game, for some reason the rabbits became to games what the minions are to films. Ugly, screaming little munters that exist in their
I know, they're ugly looking aliens.
hundreds and sell merchandise every second. Everybody run. I've got a question. For some reason, the rabbits became to games what the minions are to films. Ugly, screaming little munters that exist in their hundreds and sell merchandise every second they can.
Finally, a character for me!
The rabbits are...
How about half? I'm not gonna hit the ice cream that's mine.
No. Two-Face Burnt Face is not getting it either.
coming to life. Everybody run.
If he wants an ice cream, he can get one himself.
A question for you. Who doesn't love the rabbits? Aside from everybody. I don't even think kids like them, which is very lucky because this game begins with you needing to smack one upside the head in order to start it. We then see a cutscene where a man is on the phone, talking with a goose, and then he suddenly throws his phone in the bin, which falls down a series of tubes, and alongside a rabbit in an acid bath, the only place where it belongs. Then another one...
An acid bath?
And eats the phone, and then another one looks at a screen, and another one gets stuck in a door. Is this funny? Am I supposed to be laughing? Because I'm not laughing, I'm skipping. Off to the main menu, and I got an achievement.
But you don't get an achievement for putting your hands up! You get shot!
Now, I don't think I should mess with any options here that require more than one player, so
Joker hits the ice cream.
I'll stick with quick play for now. After a loading screen, we end up on a game where we need to suck up all of the spaghetti sauce, meaning that we need to lean our head left and right to catch it all, and that's it.
Oh. Okay, then.
I didn't even manage to do it that well. Nice try. Here, have some toilet paper. Oh, and while you're here, have a picture of you standing wonky.
Oh.
After this, another loading screen, and we're thrown into another game. Raise our hand to choose an answer. We have to count the fake moving sheep, pick the correct answer, and that's it.
Really?
After this, we're thrown into another game. Spin a pickle jar lid as fast as possible, and that's it.
So that's all this is? A load of 10-second mini-games back to back with no point?
Yes, it is.
Well, I don't like that.
Not even kidding, that is all this game is. Slowly moving from one tiny minigame to the...
Boring. How can I put you on the ice cream, my dear? I've already finished it nearly. So that Two-Face does not get it.
Next, while being shown pictures of how much fun you have. It's like in WarioWare, let you play one game per minute. In fact, you are in loading screens for more time than actually playing the games that are loading. And after all the waiting, you're rewarded with a game that tells you that rabbits like shoving Barbies up their holes.
Things like that make me laugh. The little children twice of their homes.
Oh, that was funny.
Not even kidding, that is all this game is. Slowly
We'll
moving...
just shove Barbies up their holes. Where's Harley? Where's Harley? Where is she? Where is she hiding? Where is she? Oh, you little bugger, where are you? Harley, where are you? I know you're hiding it somewhere. Where are you? Oh, come on, Harley, come out of... Oh, there you are. You're down there. Oh, Harley, what's wrong? You look like you're stuck. Need a hand? Here you go. We need to shove Barbie up there. Why is that so funny? There you go. Don't do silly things, Harley. You don't want to be trapped.
One tiny minigame to the next while being shown pictures of how much fun you have. Let you play one game per minute. In fact, you are in loading screens for more time than playing the games that are loading. And after all the waiting, you're rewarded with a game that tells you that rabbits like shoving Barbies up their holes. Oh, what's that? You've got another picture for me? Great. Perfect. I look like a lamp. I mean... One game per minute. In fact, you are in loading screens for more time than
love this guy.
After all the waiting, you're rewarded with a game that tells you that rabbits like shoving Barbies up their holes. Oh, what's that? You've got another picture for me? Great. Perfect. I look like a lamp. Doesn't work because it does, but there's absolutely no reason to bother playing it if you're alone. It's just one tiny mini game after the other with no rhyme or reason. It's kind of sad, actually. Which is why they included a mini game that lets you play with your very own rabbit to pretend that you have a friend.
Hey, what's the point of this game? What am I doing? Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God! I look like a lamp. I love that.
Is it not working? Why are you half a bunny? Okay, doesn't matter, he's gone. Oh no, okay. He's now the sofa. Oh, he liked that. Now he's leaving. So this is a great mode, everybody.
The only one that's sleeping is Mr. Goody Good. Oh, I can't believe no one's commented on me laughing.
This is why you want to connect, so that you can have a fake. I didn't mean to do that, but I'm glad it happened. So I can kick the thing. That's good to know. I can't kick the thing. That's good to know. Say, what do you want to be when you grow up? An astronaut? Great. Make him change his mind. Change his mind about what? Women's rights? Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's
You're
fun.
slapping him.
This is shit. Obviously, that was some pretty low-hanging fruit, wasn't it? Starting a Connect Games video with raving rabbits. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I'm a big floppy. Yeah, I get it. I'll play fair then. Why don't I take a look at two of the launch titles that came bundled with the Connect instead? Connect Sports and Connect Adventures. First off, Connect Adventures, which, believe it or not, actually has a story mode.
Are those me's? Yeah. What are you doing, Harley? I thought I just saved you from crawling up there and you're still trying to do it.
You basically need to do a massive series of full body motion quests
She's
like
gonna-
river rafting, obstacle courses, ball bouncing, and bubble popping in order to discover and collect these things called living statues, which you can then make bend over. You know what's funny though? This actually works. And not only does it works really well. This is the first Connect thing I have played where I can safely say that if you move your body, it then does a thing. Move your arm, the game moves your arm. Move your leg, the game moves your leg. Move your head, the game moves your head. Move your junk, oh no. Honestly,
Oh.
that's really dumb because I shouldn't be, considering how simple this is. All you're doing is ducking, sidestepping, jumping, using your arms and feet individually, but because Connect has such an awful track record with games not working for the bloody thing, whenever you get a game that actually reads what your body is doing relatively well, it feels like the second coming of Christ. And the first coming was already pretty.
Introducing Dettol's Australian Heartland collection of liquid hand wash.
She looks so relaxed. Oh. Still in Harvey Dent mode.
COVID-19 symptom.
It even knows when I decide to itch my...
What?
Game moves your arm. Move your leg, the game moves your leg. Move your head, the game moves your head. Move your junk, oh no. Honestly, I'm speechless. And that's really dumb.
Seriously,
because I
keep
should
going.
be, considering how simple this is. All you're doing is ducking, sidestepping, jumping, using your arms and feet individually. But because Connect has such an awful track record with games not working for the bloody thing, whenever you get a game that actually reads what your body is doing relatively well, it feels like the second coming of Christ. And the first coming was already pretty good. Look at that. It even knows when I decide to itch my nose. Or, wait, do I have a nose? But I can't quite see my face. Oh god. Oh no, actually no, stand back. No, don't get any closer. Watch out everybody, Kenny's coming to get you through the TV! Still as simplistic and family friendly as a pair of shoes, but it's functional. And if some of the photos the game took were of me looking like this, and this, then I can't say it wasn't at least a little bit fun. That is, except for one thing, the noise that happens when you hit yourself. I find that very offensive because my mother died in a car crash last year and the noise it made was no laughing matter. The exact same things can be said about Connect Sports too, even though it doesn't look like...
Where's the terrible game?
Well, actually, maybe the kid is a little bit too happy. I love stepping on my socks. Take Sports and remake it so that you use your entire body instead of just your hands, and you have Connect Sports. Just like Connect Adventures, it's really basic stuff, but I can't knock it because it works really damn well. It knows where I'm aiming, it knows where I'm twisting, it knows where my knees are, it knows when I'm kicking, it knows how much force I put into arm swings, it knows how fast I roll my arms, it even knows when I'm having a drink of water. I'm so impressed I could just go and buy a phone on T-Mobile. The only sport here I didn't really like, to be honest, was football. Not only because I don't like it to begin with, I mean, just look at me, I'm thrilled to be here, but also because it's just a load of standing around, waiting for you to have the ball, waiting for a tutorial window to leave you alone, and then kicking it to the next person while you wait to have the ball, wait for a tutorial window to leave you alone, and then kick it again. It's honestly quite boring, and I won way too easily. I won 10-0, and that was mostly from goals that looked like this. Go! One thing I did notice while playing both of these games, though, was something very cool about the Kinect camera itself. I've never seen this happen on any other Kinect game before, but I think the reason these two games work so well is because it actually tracks your movement as you run, duck, and jump in order to get the best accuracy possible. They clearly knew what they were doing here, and I can respect that for launch titles, but I still wouldn't recommend actually buying either of them. They're too rudimentary and wear out their welcome in a few minutes. And I mean, if you really desperately want a game where you fix leaks quickly, either have a baby or work in an old people's home. Ah, damn it, I'm not doing too well on the javelin throw here, but I've got one more chance to boost up my score and win the game. I just need to run a little bit faster and throw a little bit harder. Come on, board man, you can do this. I believe in you.
You know what? Maybe I'm just not fit enough. Which is a good thing. Because I've got Get Fit with Mel B.
Yeah! Jump up, boys and girls. It's time to get fit with Mel B. Get fit with Melbourne. Oh, Melon. For those of you who don't know who she is, Mel B used to be a singer with the Spice Girls, but now she's in a Kinect game where she shouts at you for being fat, you know?
Oh, I didn't know she was in the Spice Girls. Kissy, kissy, Joker and Harley, na.
Oh, my dear, stop mocking me. Harley, how'd you get on there?
What though? Why not? Kinect Sports in particular made me realise that I'm not exactly in the best shape to be dealing with something like the Kinect, so it's a good thing that I've got Get Fit with Mel B to help me out. And I do feel good about this because whoever had the game before me burned a little bit of fat on the side of the case. So what
She's aged well.
Let's strap on our sports shoes and spit in a bucket because it's time for another edition of Time to get the disc out then. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's there. You win this round, Mel, but when were you born?
What? Oh, that's when he was born, 1986. What the? Oh.
I'm tired already. Can we take a break? There we go. Hello, everybody. My name is Cad Icarus. I'm male. I was born on the 19th of June, 1994. I'm 5'10", and I live on a luxury yacht. However, little did I know that when I put in the disc of Get Fit with Melb, that I would be greeted with one of the most uncanny and disturbing games I've played in recent memory.
This should be good.
The workout began. Melon looked me dead in the eye. She said,
Put your right hand up now to start.
and then the
Soon KISSIE and half, that's enough. My device can make me exercise too.
What device? Your phone?
floodgates were open. This is what happened when I played Get Fit.
I hope
with
James
Mel.
Mixell joins the chat.
Oh my gosh, she's cut my feet off! Mel, what have you done to me? It's my good friend, everybody, Mel B, on my luxury yacht. Mel, you changed clothes. We're in the middle of the sea. Where's the wardrobe?
Having problems?
I'm having major problems, Mel, because you served me up on a chopping board. Everybody, Mel B.
Chopped off his feet!
Mel, you changed clothes. We're in the middle of the sea. Where's the wardrobe?
Having problems?
I'm having major problems, Mel, because you served me up on a chopping board. Am I going to be put into a steak?
Bend over and uppercut.
There you go. I'm now properly on your chopping board. It's Caddy spit roast. Hey, if it was my feet in the game, then I had to be standing on top of the sofa, which means I've got to be here. I told you about barging into people's yachts and forcing them to exercise! I'm meditating! I'm floating! Mel, are you not impressed? Yeah, I disappeared. Mel, where have I gone? Mel, did you send me to the nth dimension? The bricks have taken over. They're never going to leave. Oh. Oh my god, it's just my legs now. It's Get Fit with chicken thighs.
Well, they're right about it being uncanny, Valley.
It's Caddy spit roast. Hey, Mel, do you find
Caddy spit roast?
I look a lot like Jesus. If it was
advance my feet in the game, then I had to be standing on top of the sofa, which means I've got to be here. I told you about barging into people's yachts and forcing them to exercise. I'm meditating. I'm floating.
Maybe he was being sent to hell.
Yeah, I disappeared. Mel, where have I gone? Mel, did you send me to the nth dimension? Where am I? The bricks have taken over. They're never gonna leave. Oh god. Oh my god, it's just my legs now. It's getting fit with chicken thighs.
Get fit with chicken thighs.
Supposed to be helping me get fit, not make me think of KFC.
No, get fit with chicken thighs. KFC.
To people's yachts and forcing them to exercise. I'm meditating. I'm floating. Mel, are you not impressed? Yeah, I disappeared. Mel, where have I gone? Mel, did you send me to the nth dimension? Where am I? The bricks have taken over. They're never gonna leave. Oh god.
7 a.m. left.
Oh my god, it's just my legs now. It's getting fit with chicken thighs. You're supposed to be helping me get fit, not make me think of KFC. Hey Mel, have you met my dog? He's a big fan of the Spice Girls, and he likes it when his butt gets itched on your...
What's this? Oh, thank you for telling him, best friend. Thank you for telling him. Because James Marksell was missing out on my wonderful laugh.
They're never gonna leave. Oh god.
7 a.m. left.
Oh my god, it's just my legs now. It's getting fit with chicken thighs. You're supposed to be helping me get fit, not make me think of KFC. Hey Mel,
The dog in the...
he likes it when his butt gets itched on going to luxury yachts. Well, I think it's safe to say.
And you know what? I honestly don't know why Mel B was needed for any of this. It didn't feel like her game at all. It could have been anybody standing there.
Mel, you never told me your luxury yacht had a hidden compartment.
The Michael Jackson game, though, that would be his game. You can't replace MJ in that. Otherwise, there would be that mini game where you dangle your kid from a balcony.
Oh, God! What?
Oh, shit. Don't think I need to explain this, but Get Fit with Mel B
Not making me think of KFC.
isn't very good. Now, sadly, if you're really upset, unfortunately, it isn't legal to shoot Mel B. But it's okay. If you can't shoot her in real life, you can always pretend to shoot her with a gun game.
Up next is the Gunstringer, another early Kinect title for the 360, and one that uses
Gunstringer.
animations from Granny 3D.
But I really miss Grandfather 2D.
And not to jump the gun here, but this is the most creative use of the Kinect's technology I've seen so far in any Kinect game. Not just because of its adorably creative live stage puppet show setting with real human hands controlling all the obstacles and props, but because of how it makes a rail shooter work on something like the Kinect. Basically, your left hand moves the gun stringer left, right, and you pull it up.
It's like an emu.
Just like you're holding the string bar of a real puppet, while your
No,
right
it's like you're
hand
trying to pretend your hand is an emu.
But obviously, the Kinect can't exactly pick up quickly. Your left hand moves the gun stringer left, right, and you pull it upwards to jump, just like you're holding the string bar of a real puppet, while your right hand acts as your gunning arm for whenever you find Mel B. But obviously, the Kinect can't exactly pick up.
Oh, James Marksell! Oh my gosh, you should have heard me laughing earlier. But it's nice to see that you made it, my friend. Oh, you should have heard me laughing earlier. Oh, that was so much fun.
Teeny tiny individual finger motions, meaning that firing your gun while aiming has to be done in a more user-friendly way. So how they got around that here is by allowing you to lock onto a maximum of 6 targets at once for each shot, and then when you're ready, fling your shooting arm back like the recoil.
Oh, I see.
recoil of a gun to activate all the bullets that you had locked on with. It isn't perfect, don't get me wrong, especially if your arms accidentally cross over each other while aiming your gun and moving left and right, but it works well enough where I could actually recommend you digging out a copy here. There's multiple types of shooting minigames that are thrown your way, a good sense of humor, a nice mix of platforming as well as shooting. In fact, it's more fun than dropping your kid from a window and making him cry.
Oh.
By the way, I've got a question. Why does that look like an avocado?
In conclusion, the Gunstringer is a good
No, I've got a better question. Why is the doll atomically correct?
round. And what do straight men do when they see whopping, galloping breeds like that? They get a woody. Toy Story Mania!
Oh, great. Toy Story.
And I hope you're all ready because we're about to dive into some dart throwing, ring tossing, egg flinging, eye gouging, sausage licking, toe smelling, green goblin, victim blaming, placenta cooking fun. Now, I'm against the idea of a Toy Story party game that uses motion control. Sounds like it could be quite fun, actually. You know, being inside Andy's room, smacking Bo Peep around for losing her sheep for the millionth time.
Yes, I'm watching Caddy Karras, and I'm watching his newest video.
Find my.
I can't wait any longer. Let's jump into adventure mode, boot up the Wild West world, and get our mania on. Okay, alright, we've got a practice mode mini game to start with, and all we need to do is aim while an unlimited amount of pies are flung at Buzz's obese chin. Nice and easy, I've got this one in the bag. Time to start aiming at targets. Wait. Oh dear, no. There's no targets up there.
Now, I'm no expert here, but maybe the Kinect can see my hands when they're there, and then. But they can't when they're smushed in together close to my chest. I don't know. I mean, it's just a thought.
And I tried using one hand on its own to see if I could get more accuracy, but nope, the game doesn't even register you aiming at anything if you do that, which is kind of a problem in a game where...
Not such a good world to start with. How about we try the space world next?
We boot it up and get thrown into another practice mode where we aim an unlimited amount of pies being flung towards...
Are we about to play the same game again?
Yes, we are, you know, because it was just the first time. But guys, it's even better than the last game, because now instead of darts, we're throwing rings. You know what? I think I'm just going to quit.
Oh, you're not going to quit, are you?
Yes, I am, Woody, because you're terrible and I hate you. Another adventure mode it is, then. Animals and friends. This sounds like...
I'm getting a headache from you dogs. Goddamn animals.
I want to live like animals. Hey-oh! What? I said hey-oh! I'm still live. Oh. Alright, I'll go in my room then. Leave the mantis alone though. Actually, no, I'll bring her in my room with me. Never mind. I want to live like animals. Compassion in the jungle. Compassion in the jungle. I want to run through the jungle. Compassion in the jungle. Compassion in your hands. Compassion from the I want to live like animals. I want to live like animals. I want to run through the jungle. Compassion in the jungle, compassion in your hand, compassion in the jungle, compassion I want to live like animals.
Sorry about that little interruption. I am back again. Oh, bloody hard kicking me out my own space. It's so dark.
In your room, Joke. Joke, I'm moving around. Do you still have me?
Yes, I have you, my dear. You're in my clutches.
We get thrown into another practice mode where we aim an unlimited amount.
I'm gonna quit this one too.
Okay, surely there'll be something else to do if I scrap the adventure mode and head straight for the party mode. Lots of different types of fast-paced mini-games, one after the other. What could possibly go wrong?
Blast off!
This is all the game is, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it great?
Toy Story Mania is a game where you stand still and vaguely rotate your body by a few degrees while a cursor doesn't follow where you're pointing at. That's the whole game. Kinect only has to do one job, and even then, it simply can't do it. What use is a game all about aiming at targets when you're working with an aiming cursor that stays with you just as much as... And he's done! And the weird thing, though, is that the menus work absolutely perfectly. I mean, it knows exactly when I'm trying to pause the game by holding one arm down straight and pushing the other one out, but has an absolute fit whenever I bend down just a little bit to avoid a pie in the face. Limbs out of frame? What the hell are you talking about? You're looking at me! I'm right there! Better with Kinect sensor. If that's the case, then I'd hate to see this game without it. So to summarize, Toy Story Mania works at its best when you want to quit it, which is all you would want to do with it anyway, meaning it's actually the perfect video game.
Aim for the bullseye.
Oh, come on, Woody. Your mouth didn't even say that. It was closer to ooh, ooh, ooh.
You know what? Maybe a Kinect game built entirely around one Pixar movie was never that great of an idea to begin with.
I think you deserve some bonus credits. Break the generators for extra power.
Gee, thanks, Buzz. How about instead we check out another game that has 1 million Pixar movies in it? Kinect Rush. Kinect Rush.
Oh, come on, my dear. You would not bite me. You're not that feral. Are you? I want to run through the jungle. Compassion in the jungle.
Does that mean we get to play?
Hurry and spin!
Oh, okay. All right, we're going. We're spinning. Oh, Jesus. So Buzz, why are we spinning?
So here we are with Disney Pixar's Kinect Rush, a game where you play as a child that ignores everybody that speaks to him.
You wouldn't by any chance want to play cars, would you?
And one day he catches a bus to the in order to go to all these different Pixar worlds in the park and pretend to be in them.
I love playing Mater. He cracks me up.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. This is the saddest game ever made. All you do is run around a theme park, talk to kids, and then pretend to have fun. What kind of shit theme park is this? Where are the rides? Why is everyone okay with this? Where are your parents? Is this Lord of the Flies? So let's take a step back.
You want to live like animals. Yeah. Compassion in your hands. Compassion in the jungle. Compassion in your hands. In the jungle. Why is it gone so dark?
Back for a second. You are playing a video game where you're pretending to go to a Pixar theme park, but the game itself is you pretending to go to a Pixar theme park. Don't let that turn you off, though, because I actually had a bit of fun with this one.
Wow, I didn't expect that.
In its simplest terms, Pixar Rush is an on-rails platforming game where you travel through multiple Pixar movies and usually means you have to move with your arms like this, but sometimes means you have to move them like you're a drowning dog. There's a few mechanics added in and changed across all the movies to spice things up. And surprisingly enough, not only does this game work really well with reading your running arm motions, leans, and jumps than something like Toy Story Mania, but it's also 10 times more fun than that game too, even though it's like 5 smaller games in one package. I didn't like all of it though, like with Up, where the game couldn't really figure out if I was rowing a boat or having a stroke, and on the calibration screen, the game was convinced I had scoliosis, but overall, I'm kind of impressed at how well this all means and jumps. That's something like...
I am not a whip, and don't you dare tell the bat.
Toy Story Mania, but it's also 10 times more fun than that game too, even though it's like 5 smaller games in one package. I didn't like all of it though, like with Up, where the game couldn't really figure out if I was rowing a boat or having a stroke, and on the calibration screen, the game was convinced I had scoliosis, but overall, I'm kind of impressed at how well this all works, and you get a lot of variety for your buck too. Oh look, I even got an extra disc in the box here. Do not make illegal copies of this disc. Yeah, that'll stop them.
I wonder what's on this disc, though.
What the frig?
Mother. Hello! I'm Spons! And I'm here to tell you that your house is ugly and you should be ashamed of it. Look at that wall! Did you paint it with sick? Isn't there anything I could do? Yes, by heading to Display.
Special thank you to Display for sponsoring today.
The only place you need to collect and display everything you're passionate about right on your walls. Display are the leading website for the highest quality metal wall prints featuring original artwork.
No, I'm keeping you with me, my dear. No amount of pleases and would you do that for work?
And branded artwork from some of your favorite games, movies, and TV shows. Even better, if you can't hang pictures on your hideous walls, you don't need to, because all the plates come with these handy magnetic strips that stick to your wall extremely easily, allowing for easy hanging and easy adjustments in case you want cloud to fall down. Ha 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 funny. By the way, did you like my brand new video intro? Because there's an exclusive Displate wall print version of that logo with added extra details, all thanks to the lovely Chi. She did the animation for the intro and she did this special thing for Displate, so thank you very much for that. That's right, you can make
Wonder where the others have gone.
any wall in your house infinitely worse by putting my face on it. And as a treat for all of you watching this video right now, you can activate a special discount.
There's more!
Link in the description below, which will not only give you a total bargain for some amazing decorations, but you'll also be supporting this channel directly. You also get to plant a tree with every display you buy, so you're doing some good for the environment. Anyway, I'm off.
And then, without any smooth transition whatsoever, here is the greatest box art of all time. I'm serious, this is possibly the best box art I've ever seen in my life. Look at it. Hermione is looking off slightly to the left, Ron is about to kamikaze the side of Hogwarts Castle, and what is Harry doing with his face?
Kamikaze.
A total bargain for some amazing best box art I've ever seen in my life. Look at it. Hermione is looking off slightly to the left, Ron is about to kamikaze the side of Hogwarts Castle, and what is Harry doing with his face? Now, this may just be the greatest video game ever created. Want to know why? Because you start it up, you see all of the splash logos of the companies involved in making. Know why? Because you whatsoever. Here is the greatest box art of all time. I'm serious, this is possibly the best box art I've ever seen in my life. Look at it. Hermione is looking off slightly to the left, Ron is about to kamikaze the side of Hogwarts Castle, and what is Harry doing with his face? Now, this may just be the greatest video game ever created. Want to know why? Because you start it up, you see all of the splash logos of the companies involved in making it, and then the very first thing you see is Neville Longbottom. Are you ready, gamers? So in Harry Potter for the Kinect, you get the honor of playing through a few major events of all of the movies in one big story mode. A sound idea for a motion-based game starring Saint.
Harry Potter was living with his awful Aunt Petunia and Uncle Vernon when, on his 11th birthday,
His Uncle Vernon sat on him.
So we've got our Hogwarts. Go, and we can choose to have it in movie mode, which is addressed to Harry, or custom mode, which is addressed to Cadicarus TV. And I'm picking that one based on how great it would be if Hogwarts selected students with their gamer tags.
Welcome to Hogwarts, Muff Muncher _69.
And because we've chosen custom...
Petunia and Uncle Vernon when, on his 11th birthday,
Sat on him.
His Uncle Vernon sat on him.
So we've got our Hogwarts letter ready to go, and we can choose to have it in movie mode, which is addressed to Harry, or custom mode, which is addressed to Cadicarus TV. And I'm picking that one based on how great it would be if Hogwarts selected students with their gamer tags.
Welcome to Hogwarts, Muff Muncher _69.
And because we've chosen custom mode,
this also means we get to customize our wizard by taking a photo of ourselves and using that as our avatar. And I ended up with this. Welcome to Hogwarts, where if we don't like your face, we rip it off and stick this one on it. And now we have to get our TV. And I'm picking that one based on how great it would be if Hogwarts selected students with their gamer tags.
Welcome to Hogwarts, Muff Muncher _69.
And because we chose to customize our wizard by taking a photo of ourselves and using that as our avatar. And I ended up with this. Welcome to Hogwarts, where if we don't like your face, we rip it off and stick this one on it. And now we have to get our wand, preferably without breaking anything.
Bravo!
Aha! Got it! The perfect wand for the perfect boy with facial hair. Now we Apparently, we can shout at the Kinect in order to influence its decisions.
Slytherin! Slytherin! Slytherin!
Hufflepuff!
Well, now I'm only left with one question. Did my parents send me off to Hogwarts because I'm magical, or because they didn't want to look at my face anymore? Let's get I can't wait to see what adventures we get up to. Potions class. Perfect.
You will attempt to brew a cure for boils.
What? You mean like the one on your face? Oh, wait, that's just your nose. I mean, okay, it's pretty straightforward. You just move your arms in the way the game tells you to, but it seems to be working okay. Oh, what's this? 5-star rating? Press Connect. I'm impressed. I know I don't look it, but trust me, I am.
But now we're on to the true test. Can we cast
Wingardium Leviosa? Now, you try.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa!
Try again.
Is this microphone broken, or am I not giving it enough Leviosa?
Wingardium Leviosa, Wingardium Leviosa.
Hi, trapped inside. I'm Megs.
Well, if you can't hear me, what am I supposed to do? I don't know if you guys remember, but in the Harry Potter movies, they cast spells. So how am I supposed to keep playing?
You can also use movement to select a spell. To select Wingardium Leviosa, put your arms in this position.
You're joking.
Excellent.
You hand yourself into the FBI to select a spell.
Why is that so funny?
I don't know if you guys remember, but in the Harry Potter movies, they cast spells.
You have to hand yourself into the FBI to make a spell. Oh, it's a random.
You're joking. Excellent. You hand yourself into the FBI to select a spell. I don't remember that from the movie.
Okay, so that was a disaster, but at least the motion controls still work pretty well. Hey guys, guess what I'm doing in this picture? I'm casting
The YMCA.
a spell in Harry Potter.
When Professor Quirrell
No, he's doing the YMCA.
dinner in the Great Hall,
He did a very funny scream.
Ron and Harry realize Hermione may be in danger and go to the girls' toilets to look at them.
Anyway, we now have our first boss battle against the troll in the bathroom, but there's just one problem. I don't know which one is the troll.
The toilets have big enough gaps for me to come and see you.
Ah, no! Watch out, 11-year-old boy with beard. The troll is coming to get you. There's only one thing you can do to get away. Bend your kneecaps in the wrong direction.
Professor sees Harry catch something in midair while on his broomstick.
She gets moist.
Hey everybody!
Oh.
Look, here I am, the youngest Quidditch player in a century, with a face that's a different colour to the rest of his skin. To be fair to Connect, once again though, this does work surprisingly well. It's
ugly
not
boy.
complicated or anything, but it's certainly functional. Steer left and right by leaning, reach out your hand to grab the snitch when you're close enough, and come on, who doesn't love punching the shit out of spotty children on broomsticks, possibly killing them? And, okay, would you look at that, we've skipped a lot of this story. story because we're already at the end of the first movie. Off we go to fight Voldemort, I guess. But before that, we need to get past a locked door with a million flying keys surrounding it.
We're looking for a big old... Actually one. Probably rusty like the handle.
Ron, you're 11. Why do you sound 36? This minigame here, it is a dumble snore. You just float around as still as a statue while using your body to stop keys from flying by you. And why does the end of your broom look like you sat on Tina Turner? Time to answer this.
Oh, your new home is very special, my dear.
Questions though, because here we are, face to face with.
Look what we said on Tina Turner.
It is a dumble snore. You just float around as still as a statue while using your body to stop keys from flying by you. And why does the end of your broom look like you sat on Tina Turner? No time to answer those questions though, because here we are, face to face with Voldemort's face and his other face. And even though he is a literal face grafted onto the back of someone else's head, I somehow look worse than him. By the way, do you want to see the greatest introduction to a main villain in video game history?
We meet again. See what I must do to survive.
Flawless. And so is this boss battle. Do you know what you have to do? Hold your hands out in front of his face for long enough, and then he just gives up.
Not again! Not like this! No!
Not even joking, that's how it ends. And if the first movie is going to end so half-heartedly, then I will too.
Who's that at the top of the stairs? Is it J.K. walking? No. It's J.K. Rowling.
So what do you do when the wizarding world of Harry Popoff is a little too...
Harry Popoff.
On down to good old Sesame Street. Believe it or not, there are actually multiple Kinect games based off of Sesame Street, the most popular one being Once Upon a Monster, but after looking into it, it just looked like every other baby's first Kinect game, so I decided to skip it.
I know you could read.
Oh, I can't read yet, Cookie Monster. This one is about an onion wanting to be a cowboy.
Well, how did you know that if you can't read? You vile wasp!
Exactly. How did he know if he can't read?
No, instead I decided to go for Sesame Street TV on the Kinect, because it actually does something really unique with the technology. It teaches you how to stop using your binky. Since this is indeed for toddlers, you aren't expected to actually do anything that taxing. So instead, you're simply given a collection of Sesame Street episodes in HD, all full length, and all tailored around you by using the camera.
Everybody, help me. I don't know who this man is. He promised me sweeties and then trapped me in this mirror. I've been here for 3 weeks. Help me, get me out. Please let me out of this room. I don't want to be here.
Oh, man.
You become a part of your very own Sesame Street episode. And sure, you can't change what happens in the episode or anything, but you are taken along for the ride every step of the way. So if you're a kid who loves Sesame Street, or an adult baby in a diaper, what the fuck am I looking at? Then this is the game for you.
Ooh, you know, I think I hear a dog bark.
Are you sure that wasn't your wife? This wasn't the game for me. So everybody, this is what happened when I took a stroll into Sesame Street. There we go. We're in Elmo's world! And it's horrible! Oh god. Welcome to Elmo's seizure! Oh lord.
What?
I'm coming for you, Elmo! Oh my god, this is horrifying! What am I playing? What the hell is this? I'm a vile hermit of the aloneness. Elmo and his 3 dancing crucifixes. What happens if I leave?
Three dancing crucifixes. What is my home? My stomach, my dear.
Sesame Street was brought to you today by the letter of the day.
V for vasectomy. Now this is all well and good, but if you play this game and still think that it isn't quite real enough for you, and you decide to drive to Sesame Street yourself, that's fine, but don't park your car there. It kind of looks like one of those places where it gets stolen. And what happens after your car is stolen? It becomes a joyride for a criminal child. Hence, Kinect Joyride. I'm the dad, and my son is driving the car. I'm over the limit. Sadly though, Kinect Joyride is another one of those games that I just can't say that much about. Not because it's bad or anything, but just because it exists, and it works, so I can't even joke about how terrible the Kinect is here. You pretend to hold a steering wheel, twist it to turn left and right, lean left and right for drifts, pull the wheel back and push forward for
Is it you? I can't see it.
a speed boost, and tilt your body up, down, and all around while in midair to try out some tricks. But it all works pretty damn well, so to be honest, like, what can I say? Do you want a racing game with no controller? Then what's wrong with you? I mean, then you should get Kinect Joyride. For a game about racing built entirely around body motion, it's a nice little distraction that does its job well enough. And more importantly, it's legal.
Oh, come on, champ. Why are you so glum?
Well, I really want to go to Disneyland.
Oh, but you can't, because you're poor.
Yeah.
Well, luckily for you, for only $149.99 and an additional $49.99,
I can finally afford to go?
No, you can pretend to go. You can pretend to go. Pretend to go. Pretend to go.
The very existence of Disneyland Adventures for the Kinect absolutely mystifies me. You've got this wonderful and amazing motion tracking camera technology to do whatever you want with, and instead of putting Disney characters in a grand magical adventure for you to interact with, you pretend to go to a theme park as you stand in front of the camera pointing in the direction you want your ugly goblin to run towards. Look, there's even crowds of people that block you from moving. See, it's just like the real thing. I always wanted Theme Park Crowds, the video game, but
Empty threat, empty threat, empty threat. Blah, blah, blah. My stomach only in your dreams as you would never, never do eat me. Sing song, Paul's face.
not all bad because look, they included my favorite Disney movie, The Sniffing Ticket.
What is that?
Okay, I preferred you when you were flat. Is that supposed to be a man made out of a ticket? He looks more like a piece of cluttered wood. I don't know, maybe someone somewhere gets their rocks off to this game, but I just don't see it. Yes, finally, I've always wanted a video game where I can go to Disneyland and run around a crowded theme park in real time without any friends, family, shops, restaurants, or actual physical rides. Why does this game exist? Help me, Michael Rat!
Let's meet Mickey. Just wave like this.
Hello, Mickey! Hello!
I was hoping to get some of my friends' autographs today, but I've been so busy with the Toontown Mayor election that I haven't had the chance.
Wait, why do you need to get autographs from your own friends? Are you trying to sell them on eBay?
Do you think you could ask Donald to sign this book for me? I'd sure appreciate it.
Oh, right. So I finally save up enough money to make it to the real, genuine Disneyland, and the very first thing that happens when I walk in the gates is the park owner asking me to run errands for him because he can't be asked himself.
Boy, Joker's pants are on fire. What? They're on fire?
They're not.
What are you trying to say?
Sure, why not? It's not like I'm a kid that wants to have fun or anything. I'll go and get your stupid Donald scribble.
Hello, Donald.
Okay, and now I've got to run all the way back to him? Fine, whatever. I was planning on running back out the front door as soon as I got here anyway. No worries, Ronald Reagan. Here, Mickey, I got your stupid autograph and your stupid book. Can I please run around the park now?
Actually, this autograph book's not for me. It's for Goofy.
That was not funny.
Oh, great, so I haven't actually been doing you a favor. You told Goofy that you would do something important for him as a friend, gave up without even starting, and then dumped it on me the second I got here. Gee, thanks, Mickey Minger. Can I at least get your autograph for me so I don't need to ever see you again?
Mickey Minger.
What an honor.
You cheap prick! You didn't even write anything down! When did Mickey Mouse become a sociopath? Did he finally succumb to the darkness? Time to run off back in the direction I just bloody came from to find Goofy and give him his goddamned autograph book.
Hello, Goofy! Hello!
Can I get one for myself while I'm here?
Sure. So as I
Right, so Mickey doesn't write down anything at all when I ask him for an autograph, and you sign my book with a pen you pulled out from the inside of your ear. All I need now is for Donald to throw up on me and the Holy Trinity is complete. Okay, so now I've done that. What do I need to do now? I still can't go to the park. I need to go back to Mickey again? Why? Think Disneyland, not Papers, Please. When was being a...
Why did my laughs turn into the Telltale Joker's laugh?
Came from to find Goofy and give him his goddamned autograph book.
Hello, Goofy, hello.
Can I get one for myself while I'm here?
Sure. Same as I.
Right, so Mickey doesn't write down anything at all when I ask him for an autograph, and you sign my book with a pen you pulled out from the inside of your ear. All I need now is for Donald to throw up on me and the Holy Trinity. Okay, so now I've done that. What do I need to do now? I still can't go to the park. I need to go back to Mickey again? Why? I thought I was playing Disneyland, not Papers, Please.
Papers, Please. Making a hand-chatting gesture.
When was being a miserable delivery boy anything to do with going to Disneyland? Do you need to sell your life into the slave trade to get inside Disneyland nowadays? Oh, there you are, Mickey. What else have you got for me then? A metal bucket so you can send me off to get fresh water from 30 miles away?
I've got a present for you. It's your own magical camera. If you like, you can practice taking a picture of me.
Holy shit, the narcissism. Mickey Mouse can't even give me a poxy little digital camera without the one condition of taking a photo of him just because he's that damn brilliant.
Well, fine. If I must, I must.
Oh, and after all of this, guess what we need to do? Go on. Guess. No, you're wrong. We have to go back to Goofy again, take his picture because I guess he's such a gangly moron he can't figure out how to hold a camera himself, and then he gives us a map of the park.
Oh my god, fuck!
Mr. I'm not gonna eat Lisa. Yada yada. Oh, best friend, keep going. You're making me laugh.
Finally. So after all of that pointless busy work, I can finally fast travel to some classic Disneyland rides. And is it worth it?
Absolutely, categorically no, it is not. The first ride I picked up was Big Thunder Mountain, one of my favorites at Disneyland, and I was expecting some sort of visual show, maybe with occasional things to grab and collect, or a cute video where they put your real-life body in the seat of a ride, or maybe even a load of themed minigames where you watch the ride play out in the background. But no, what you get is one of the most exhausting and painful workouts I've ever done in a game. This was more hard work than Get Fit with Mel B. So this is what...
Chicken thighs! Oh, you've returned, James Mikesell.
That is so good because I'm not quitting the live stream yet.
Plus, Joker, your hair has mucus in your hair. My hair has mucus in my hair?
Strange, I don't see any mucus in my hair. Oh, that's disgusting, my dear. Disgusting idea. Disgusting.
Watch the ride play out in the background. But no, what you get is one of the most exhausting and painful workouts I've ever done in a game. This was more hard work than Get Fit with Mel B.
So this is what you do for Thunder on this game,
Get
right?
fit with chicken thighs.
And still, reach out to the left and the right occasionally to hit switches and grab coins. And you do this as fast as possible for 3 minutes straight without stopping. Yeah, this is your reward for doing all of Mickey Mouse's daily chores.
Imagine that one Mario Party minigame where you mash buttons as fast as possible non-stop, but it lasts for 3 minutes and you're using your entire body instead of just your thumb. You're supposed to sit down when you get to the ride, not pump up an inflatable swimming pool.
I'm going to get it on my Spider-Man suit that I put on because I can. Oh, cool. Ha ha, ha ha, ha, no, no, no. If you call yourself Uncle Joker, means Joker has a brother.
No? Why would we need to do
It's Uncle J, my dear, not Uncle Joker.
that when we can stay at home and pump?
Not even kidding, this single minigame alone absolutely
for doing all of Mickey Mouse's daily chores.
Imagine that one Mario Party minigame where you mash...
Why is he saying Mario instead of Mario? Why is it Mario?
Non-stop, but it lasts for
Must
3
be the
minutes
accent.
and you're using your entire body instead of just your thumb. You're supposed to sit down when you get to the ride, not pump up an inflatable swimming pool.
Honey, can we go to Disneyland?
No? Why would we need to do that when we can stay at home and pump?
Not even kidding.
This game is actually pretty good on the regular Xbox One release. Lol, what's his brother, Pennywise?
Are you joking? You want a balloon?
The rest of my recording sessions that day. Even the Kinect itself was noticing that I was struggling and told me to take a break. It was absolute murder on my back, but I didn't want to leave right after that. I mean, I'd already spent about half an hour of running slowly back and forth to get to this point, so I thought I'd give another ride a try and clicked on Space Mountain, another favorite ride of mine. And yeah, fine, okay, it's not as arduous as Thunder Mountain, but they expect you to steer a spaceship around an asteroid belt, avoiding obstacles and aiming lasers without dropping your hands down once for 6 minutes straight.
Ouch.
I know it doesn't sound like much, but it's way harder than it looks, particularly when the game itself is boring and it's more activity than I would have expected from a game about going to a theme park. Look at these pictures. Does it look like I'm having fun? I would rather queue than play this game again. No, I don't mean queue to get on a ride, I mean stand there and queue for nothing at all. Standing in a straight line and doing nothing is more fun than Disneyland Adventures on the Kinect. Whoa, you sound angry. There I am. I am angry. Well, why don't you...
Angry, not angry.
Someone. You mean in real life? Yes? You don't mean that, do you? No. This here is known as Fighters Uncaged, another game made under the Granny 3D engine. Get ready for the fight of your life, starring Miguel S. Oh, okay, no, never mind. Robert A. Oh, okay, no worries, didn't need to know his. Baker T. Okay, oh, no, I nearly got your name there. Dimitri. Oh my God, that was on screen for less than a second. Jay, slow down! This game can't even get the opening credits right. I'm very excited. And you know what? To give Fighters Uncaged a little bit of praise here, I was going to contest the reviews of it at the time, like 32%, 2 out of 10, and 1, because this tutorial sequence here worked surprisingly well for me. It was able to read my types of punches decently.
Don't you throw up on me, my dear. That's just sickening.
Got the correct kicking motions, it knew when I was dodging. I was a little perplexed at the scathing criticism at first, but then I got out of the training, looked my best friend in the eye, whose name is Spar, and all of a sudden, it all made sense. This, oh mama, this...
Why was that so funny?
Training, looked my best friend in the eye, whose name is Spar, and all of a sudden, it all made sense. This, oh mama. Everything wrong with a shovelware Kinect cash grab is here and accounted for, and that's not good because this wasn't shovelware. It was an officially developed launch title for the Kinect, and given
You called your dog face. Takes one to know one.
Dodging, I was a little perplexed at the scathing criticism at first, but then I got out of the training, looked my best friend in the eye, whose name is...
So good. That's how you do comedy. You do the comical parts sparingly.
And all of a sudden, it all made sense. This, oh mama, this... Absolutely everything wrong with a
oh, this mama.
And that's not good because this wasn't shovelware. It was an officially developed launch title for the Kinect and given just as much marketing as Kinect Sports and Adventures. Xbox were proud of this. They were proud of this.
That was funny.
Gangly brown splat.
You're still there, James. Your laugh is so contagious. Oh, thank you, James Moixel.
The reason the tutorial worked so well is because they were asking me to do specific moves repeatedly in a slow...
But that was funny. This, there's different pictures of an old woman appeared on the bloody screen.
...based out fashion. But the second they expect you to perform these moves quickly on a second's notice and want you to change
I
moves
love
up
those
constantly
gags.
for combos and getting around blocks from the opponent, the Kinect just doesn't know what you're doing at any given time. By the time it reads you performing a punch, it's
Oh, this
started reading a second punch that hasn't even happened yet, and they expect you to react to your opponent when they move as fast as this. So they want you to move fast, but if you move too fast, the game does a big smelly, and they want you to quickly move back from the enemy.
Wait, what?
It's already started reading a second punch that hasn't even happened yet, and they expect you to react to your opponent when they move as fast as this. So they want you to move fast, but if you move too fast, the game does a big smelly, and they want you to quickly...
The game does a big smelly.
But even if you move on time, it's still too slow for the Kinect to even realise you moved back quickly. Fighters Uncaged is a disgrace. It looks blurrier than a painting someone just sweated on. The controls don't work. You look like an arsehole when you play it, and even the voice acting...
You look like an asshole when you play it.
Sucks. Watch out for my feet! Wow, thanks for telling me what you're about to do before you do it, Dr. Eggman. I'm sure that will help you win.
Dodge that strike.
Yes, I'm sure that's what everyone's inside voice sounds like while they're fighting to the death. Oh, gosh, I'm in a sticky situation, huh? I better shoot my gunny first or me go bye-bye. Perhaps I can find myself a...
No way, Nook, no.
A fighting game with this. Hulk Hogan's main event.
Hulk Hogan's main event. This should be good.
Okay, good stuff so far. The game recognizes where I am, it reads all my movements fine, so let's head to the main menu and... Oh my god, what is that? Where on the box does it say that you can play as a swan? Look at this thing.
You can probably mod the game or something to make him a swan. Well, you look like an asshole when you play any Kinect video game. I agree.
Main event.
Play as a swan.
Okay, good stuff so far. The game recognizes where I am, it reads all my movements fine, so let's head to the main menu and... Oh my god, what is that? Where on the box does it say that you can play as a swan? Look at this thing! He's disgusting! And what is that all over his body? Is he covered in Cheeto dust? I have opened...
First he says he looks like a swan, and then he says he looks like he's covered in Cheeto dust. The only way to eat me is to force me in there. Okay then, I'll force you in there.
Only loaded up the menu and...
I thought he was going to say that it looked like his chest was covered in piss.
Start, but despite that, I can comfortably say this is the ugliest game I've ever seen. Look at Hulk Hogan here. He looks like an Easter egg. And check out... These cutscenes. These silent...
No, Hulk Hogan looks like Clayface.
Static, hideous cutscenes.
Seriously, my bloody comic strips that I'm trying to do look better than that. That's saying something.
And here I come, lads. Oh, what a chap. Oh my Jesus, look. If his face wasn't awful enough for you, then you'll be thrilled to know that the developers animated him a wobbling gunt. Oh God. Oh God! This isn't what I needed today. But most importantly, is the game any fun?
Let me out, Pennywise clone.
To play. What do you think? Hulk Hogan's main event is so bottom of the barrel, even the milk mold won't grow on it. If you ever wanted to play a video game adaptation of Happy...
I love that Easter egg.
Most importantly, is the game any fun to play?
What do you think? Hulk Hogan's main event is so bottom of the barrel, even the milk mold won't grow on it. If you ever wanted to play a video game adaptation of Happy Slaps, then this is exactly the game for you. You just throw your arms and legs in any direction you want and win. Occasionally you have to guard your face, even though it would look better if it was smashed in, but mostly it's a load of invisible fly swatting until you win. Oh, hang on.
Invisible fly swatting.
I meant to say, enter into a mini-game where you take Fat Aquaman over here and make him
Fat Aquaman? He does look like Fat Aquaman.
and drop your opponent over and over and over again. Dude, please stop it. I don't think he has any more backs to break. And then, just when it couldn't get any worse for Captain Chin, you still haven't won the match because you then go into another mini-game where you have to pin your opponent down and pound on him some more.
How the hell is he not dead yet?
Already dead. Touching this game again.
Oh my god!
Pretty sure I've seen that face before somewhere.
Sorry.
Rise of Nightmares makes sense. Now, this box art is not very scary at all. You know, woman, hands, those are things that we all have. I think that...
Circus reject, don't you dare.
They should have used the Connectimals box. Oh man, I've got to reach my hand out to the screen to start, like a zombie. Is good.
Rise of Nightmares.
Okay, so I bet you are all thinking to yourselves just now, oh golly, this Kinect gadget is a top bit of kit. That is certainly worth the money, but can I play a horror game on it?
And the answer is no.
Unless you don't mind swaying back and forth like a drunkard while you spend the first 16 minutes of the game opening the doors of a train. I'm not joking about that, by the way. For the first few minutes of the game, you do nothing but open a million doors. Is this Rise of Nightmares or opening of doors? We control a man.
Are you a Game Grumps fan? Well, I'm not really sure, James Mike, so I don't really watch their videos. But I do like watching Markiplier.
Josh, and if you couldn't tell by his waddling at the very start, he has a drinking problem. The story starts on a train where we do everything that Kinect
Hang
was
on, I like watching Rage Quit from Rooster Teeth.
built to do, including arguing with your wife.
I think I might watch that after. Rooster Teeth. Rage Quit. Oh my god, this guy's hilarious.
Walking into a British woman, sniffing an old Romanian man, and crawling under the legs of a Russian ballet girl. We need to chase after our wife after our little argument, but in order to do that, we need our ticket, which I clearly had in my hands, yet the bastard train conductor won't let me through. How do you think I got on this train without my ticket? See, now look, I've got my ticket back, but that meant I had to be told I was going to die by a fortune teller. I don't know, lady. I think my future consists of opening even more doors. I just can't see death coming for me at all. Oh no. Bless you. Oh no, my nagging wife just got captured by a human grandfather clock. Whatever will I
By a human grandfather clock.
Oh, well, I won't do that. All of a sudden, a bold man laughs at me because I guess he loves having no hair. The train crashes, we've lost our wife, we narrowly escape by climbing across the wreckage on top of a river, and Josh doesn't sound too upset by any of this.
Didn't think I was that drunk.
I'm gonna die!
Stay bold.
We find the rest of the crash survivors in a cave and do a little bit more drunk wobbling until we fall down a hole. Now we have to swim. Oh, dude, it's so scary. We don't need to swim anymore, but now, ew, we've got icky bugs on our arms. Get them off. Are you starting to notice something about this scary game? That it isn't scary. And I'm getting...
Opening of doors. Oh, cool, James Mixell. We'll have to check that out after the stream.
Absolutely sick of these movement controls. Picking things up with your hand is fine, but the game wants you to take a step forward to walk, which would be okay, except you get reprimanded for doing that. What do you mean I'm standing too close? You told me to step forward, you dick! Not only that, you need to shift your shoulders left and right to turn, but since there's a delay to...
It makes Caddy Karras look like a robot. like a robot moves. Oh, mum. What? I don't think you'd rather take. No, you can have a break. No computer after tea. Whatever. No computer after tea. No computer after tea. She sounds like no computer after tea. Fucking hell, Mum, I'm not 8 years old. Buddy. Who the frig is the friggin' whatever the hell I want, I'm not a friggin' child. Mum.
To the Kinect reading you doing that, if it even reads it at all, you can never align yourself straight for longer than a few seconds and are constantly overcompensating your turns. You just wave back and forth endlessly without being able to walk straight. It's enough to make me Wallace and vomit. It literally does not matter that the game recognizes me and tells me I'm in the optimal player.
Wallace and vomit.
At the total whim of this thing trying to decide if you are trying to sidestep or get down with your bad self. And then there's the combat, the lumpiest lump I ever did lump. In order for you to protect yourself from enemies attacking you, you hold your arms up to your face, which is also how you swing a weapon. But the problem with that is that whenever your arms are up, you automatically lock on and focus on one particular enemy that you can't decide and move towards them without any...
Are you all learning to count all off? You sure look like you are.
way to turn around. So what ends up happening is you get attacked from behind because you don't have eyes in the back of your head.
Unless you're me.
Which then means you need to hold your arms up to protect yourself whenever any enemies are around. Meaning you can't control your movements when you need to pick up an important item or weapon after the current one breaks, and then you reach the enemy and it's just another round of happy slaps until Badgie fall down. Sure, they did think about this a little bit because you can raise your right hand above you to auto-move you to the next destination. But why on earth would you want to do that? First of all, it's boring. Second of all, it means there's no point playing it yourself. Thirdly, you can't explore. Fourthly, Rise of Nightmares isn't scary. Fifthly, Rise of Nightmares isn't good. Sixthly, Rise of Nightmares sucks. And seventhly, at least it isn't as bad as one of the worst reviewed games on the Kinect. Steel Battalion. Kinect finally has its...
Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting.
So despite this being one of the worst reviewed games of all time on the
Doritos,
I'm not going to go that hard on Steel Battalion. Sixthly, Rise of Nightmares sucks. And seventhly, at least it isn't as bad as one of the worst reviewed games on the Kinect. Steel Battalion. Kinect finally has its hardcore game.
Oh man, where's my Doritos?
So despite this being one of the worst reviewed games of all time on the Kinect, I'm not going to go that hard on Steel Battalion, even though the game goes hard on the colour brown. First of all, I'm grateful you have to sit down for this one. Thank you. But more importantly, the atmosphere here, as it tries to make you feel like you're cramped inside a multi-person walking battle tank, surrounded by endless death and intense warfare, is absolutely spot on.
Oh, no, you don't. I'm keeping one little shot so she can't escape, and she surely can't push through my teeth.
Characters are surprisingly great when compared to other modern war games. It's loud, it's stressful, it's claustrophobic, and it's claustrophobic. This thing needs to read every precise body movement you make in the middle of a war, and it's claustrophobic. Oh god, oh jeez, oh god, oh jeez, oh god, oh jeez, oh lord, oh jeez, oh jeez. Steel Battalion essentially demands from you the impossible. Wanna know why? Because everything on the screen here is important. This thing, that button, this knob, this knob.
Hello.
Everything.
Don't do that, my dear, please.
here serves a very important purpose, and you need to raise specific hands in specific places.
Keep my nose shut. She can't do that. Sorry, my dear, but you can't do it. No, shut. No, shut. I can't breathe. Stop.
To enter specific side menus and touch specific buttons in those specific side menus while specific bullets fly through your specific.
Oh! Just put it one of my nose hairs. Ugh. Oh well.
Specific face. Need to see where you're going? There's a hand movement for it. Need to step back and check your ammo count? There's a hand movement for it. Need to protect your team from bullets entering the cockpit? There's a hand movement for it. Need to go into aim mode? There's a specific hand movement to do in a specific area of the screen when you're sitting a specific distance away from the front window. You also have to check out your crew by swiping all around the cabin. And you need to stand up occasionally. And you need to fly. This is simply way too much for the poor little Kinect to handle. And this game does not go easy on you. It's do or die with no help in between. You're in control of a walking tank in a war. Good luck, tweens. But that's not all, because the game also requires constant use of the controller to move, aim, and shoot the tank, which not only makes me question, why can't I just use the controller? But also, this makes the Kinect figuratively poo itself, because if you're sitting you're in control of a walking tank in a war. Good luck, tweens. But that's not all, because the game also requires constant use of the controller to move, aim, and shoot the tank, which not only makes me question, why can't I just use the controller? But also, this makes the Kinect figuratively poo itself, because if you're sitting there holding a controller, your hands are too close together, and the tracking has an anxiety attack, meaning a load of this happens when the game demands precision and quick reactions. When everything works as intended, which is rare, Steel Battalion is extremely immersive and satisfying to play, if a little bit hard. I did manage to get through the first story mission on my first try, and it felt great to do that. But that was only 20% of what I managed to play. The rest is a total mess.
Oh, man. I got a fist bump from Dean Winfield Powers.
Yeah, and I got to give a chest rub to Natch. Hello? Game for me? Great! Which... Which one is it?
She ain't getting out now.
Sonic Riders? Oh yeah, you were all waiting anxiously for this
Sonic
one, weren't you?
Riders.
The one
Free
Kinect game I
Riders.
don't think I've heard a single positive thing about. What a nice intro this is. Truly, I'm grateful, because if you leave the screen or sit down for any reason, this little Johnny up here disappears and the whole game pauses. And no matter how much I tried, this cutscene is unskippable. So for the first minute and a half of the game, you are stuck just standing there waiting for a video to end, like you're waiting for a bus, but instead of it eventually taking you to the high street, you're taken to one of the worst racing games ever made. I was able to get by every single one of the tutorial missions with absolutely no problem, though. First time attempt on all fronts, actually. But you know you're in for a good time when the little man telling you that you're perfectly visible from the Kinect turns from chirpy white to sad red after the intro ends. It didn't matter what I did, what lighting conditions I used, what distance I was from the sensor, what space I left myself, even resetting the game and trying again. During the intro, it was happy as Larry, but during the game, it was piss off. And you know what? Maybe that is what caused this game to be virtually unplayable. Maybe it was my end that was the problem. Except it most certainly wasn't, because I recalibrated the damn thing 3 times and it knew exactly where I was every single time. And more importantly, the menus worked absolutely flawlessly for me. Look, I've got no issue at all with any of this.
Trying to shove away from back of mouth. I'm gonna have to push it further back in.
stuff. It knew what direction my feet were standing, it knew every time I did a jump, and I could even clean steam off of the screen with my hands perfectly. But leaning my body slightly backwards to turn a corner? Oh, no way, hose. That's far too much for this little puppy to handle. We can't turn any corners here. What is this, a racing game? The best position I could come after 3 races was 5th. Sonic Free Riders doesn't work. How many more ways can I say that? It murders your back with all the leaning. It hurts your legs with how high you have to jump for it to register. It hurts your arms with all the flailing you've got to do. If you really just desperately want to ache, go outside and run into a wall. It's free. Sonic Free Riders is simply a grim experience from the second it starts, when the theme song screams its lungs out at you, until you start a race and you slip a disc. Not even the menu's audio tracking works. Just watch this. I'm saying the word next, and the Kinect knows I'm saying the word next because it's lighting up right there. And in fact, here is me using the microphone feature on Disneyland just so you can see that it does indeed work.
Okay, here we go. Park map. Tomorrowland. Astro Blasters.
But on Sonic Free Riders, like some stubborn toddler, it hears me, but just refuses to do anything else.
Oh yeah, you can say next. I heard that. Great.
At this point, I'm fed up, I'm exhausted, and I'm just about ready to throw in the towel. But there is one game I'm missing, isn't there? One very special
I don't want to go in there.
game in particular. Well, I did want to end this video with a right old bang, so what better way to do that than with possibly the most infamous Kinect game ever made.
Maybe I'll do some drawing tonight and have a break off my technology.
I vividly remember the excitement surrounding this one. I mean, stop and think about it for a second. It's a Star Wars game that uses your arms to control the action, which meant force powers with your arms, and more importantly, lightsaber swinging. But that's not all people were excited about, because along with Dirty Lies the video game, there are also 4 additional main games to play through. Whoa. I suppose we'd better start off with the one they actually showed off, though, that being Jedi Destiny. Ooh. But who do I pick from this classic lineup of characters?
It's a problem to decide.
Do I pick Ara Borota, Zitara Man, Tren Alva, Fenella Druce? Fenella Druce? No, I know exactly who to pick. Dar Singe. Dar goddamn Singe.
Help buy the freak show. Help buy the freak show.
Ah, who are you? I'm Dar Singe.
And that's a bit of a problem because I'm not ready for them. I'm only a trainee Jedi, and how am I going to fight the dark side if I can't even avoid a metal sphere shooting me in the bum bum?
Feel the force flow between you and the pedestal.
Yeah, I'm feeling the force, yeah.
Now, what is the one thing everyone loves about the Star Wars movies? That's right. Water! The lightsaber battles. They're climactic, fast-paced, passionate, intricate, and all of that is captured perfectly in Star Wars Kinect, as you stand still and move your hand every so often to block attacks, after which you push the enemy back and then pretend to haphazardly paint a fence in order to attack.
And that's where you'll stay.
All the lightsaber battles are, and I know this because the Jewels of Fate game mode is nothing but lightsaber battles, and it's the exact same thing as this. I need to see your ID, Star Wars Kinect, because I've got to know if you have a license to thrill. Anyway, after about 10 minutes of Jedi training, we're ready to take down the Sith, so off we go with Yoda and crew to save the Wookiees.
Time of trial, yes. Time of danger, great hope in you we have.
That's the worst Yoda impression I've ever heard. It's not even close.
You still on this?
Yes! Shut my door, it's too noisy out there.
You're not having it tomorrow?
I won't! Close the door, thank you.
Yeah, I'm just saying you.
I'm having a break off my technology tomorrow, best friend.
We once did.
Hello, I'm Yoda. Nice to meet you, it is.
Now we have to learn how to run, jump, kick. Hold your hands out
Probably
in front of
need
his
it.
face for long enough, and then he just gives up.
Not again! Not like this!
No! Not even joking, that's how it ends. And if the first movie is going to end so half-heartedly, then I will too.
Oopsie, I think I went far back in time.
And it is known as Galactic Dance.
For his house. Just don't bother trying to charge, though.
Hey Yoda, where do birds live?
Trees!
What's paper made from?
Trees!
What in the Amazon rainforest was cut?
Whenever I want to without any issues at all.
Your strength comes from the Force. Control it you will.
Feisty one you are!
Wow, I get to move. I've got to know if you have a license to thrill. Anyway, after about 10 minutes of Jedi training, we're ready to take down the Sith. So off we go with Yoda and crew to save the Wookiees.
Time of trials, yes. Time of danger. Great hope in you, we have.
That's the worst Yoda impression I've ever heard. It's not even close.
Say the same for you. We once did.
Hello, I'm Yoda. Nice to meet you, it is.
Now we have to learn how to run, jump, kick, and sidestep in the Wookiees' training grounds. And I've got to be honest, the delay in the Kinect trying to read when I stop leaning forward is probably the best thing about the game, because it means I'm able to perform the very basic action of moving forward and stopping at the right times whenever I want to without any issues at all.
Your strength comes from the Force. Control it you will.
Feisty one you are!
Wow, I get to move rocks with my hand and throw them at other rocks? This is what the Kinect was made for. I'm a true Jedi. After this, we're then given 8 minutes of pretending to steer a speeder through the trees, occasionally pulling back in order to avoid getting shot at, and then carrying on.
Hey, what am I sat on? It's gross in here. Ew, no. Lisa was sitting on top of uneaten food.
That's it. Nothing else happens here for 8 entire minutes, aside from the greatest line of dialogue I've heard from any game ever.
Trees!
Trees!
Hey Yoda, where do birds live?
Trees!
What's paper made from?
Trees!
What in the Amazon rainforest was cut down up to 7 billion times last year and is a contributing factor to an environmental crisis?
Trees!
And after this is when you discover what the rest of Jedi Destiny is all about. Standing still and airing out your pants. This single movement solves all of your problems. Sure, you can be strategic by using the Force to knock out multiple opponents, or do jumping smash attacks for wide-reaching damage, but why bother with any of that when this single movement is able to deflect every bullet that's fired at you, bounce...
I think I'm going to end this stream now. It's been 2 hours. Bye, best friend, and bye, other people who are on the chat.